we're back. Thank you, Max. You know my next guest from American Pie 1 and 2 and Scary Movie. Starting next Friday, she can be seen in the brand new movie 13 Ghosts. Let's take a look.
Maybe Rafkin was right. Maybe they're really
Kathy! Think about what you're saying. There's no such thing as ghosts.
Please welcome Shannon Elizabeth. You look very beautiful tonight. Thanks for being here.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah, it's very nice to have you. You know, I'm curious about this. American Pie, in the American Pie movies, you're obviously very beautiful. You end up falling for the geeky guy in those movies. And I'm curious, has that made geeky guys think that they have a shot with you? Has it made them, do you know what I mean? Has it made sort of geekier guys think, hey, because a lot of times people are influenced by what they see in the movie and they think, hey, that's the kind of guy she likes. I'm going up there, I'm taking off my glasses, and I'm going to give it a shot.
Well, you know, I think geeky guys should have that kind of mentality anyway, because they're always the ones that grow up to make something out of their lives. They're made fun of in high school. People put them down, and so they have all this ambition to get out of high school or college and be like, I'm going to show them, and I'm going to be successful. And they're the smart ones. They spend their time studying, not trying to hit on a girl. I mean, you know what I'm talking about, right? I'm sorry, was that wrong?
I know more than you'll ever know. That's what I'm talking about. But it is true, you know. If you have that seed of discontent when you're younger, it turns you into an Uberman later in life.
Absolutely. I mean, it's that way with girls, too. I had a horrible high school experience for the most part.
Why is that?
I just never felt like I fit in, you know.
Were you one of those girls who, and I hear this a lot, women who end up being very beautiful always say that they had this awkward stage. I never believe it. I always think they're saying that to sort of, oh, no, I had it rough, too. And then, you know, you look at a picture of Cindy Crawford when she was like 17, you're like, that is not an awkward face.
I wish I had a picture for you, because I had, like, my mom was teaching me how to do makeup at first, so it was all blue eyeshadow, blue liner, and she's blonde hair and blue eyes, so it just didn't go with what I had. And and then I grew up in Texas, so lots of hairspray, big bangs, curly hair. Like, it took me hours to get ready, and I still look like crap.
Well, you sound highly flammable too when you're done.
Highly.
Were you really because you're quite tall? Did you have that thing that some women have where you were just
taller than the guys?
Yeah, taller than the guys, and also sort of like crazily tall for that age?
No, I had a friend that was crazily tall. I was right below that stage. A little less crazily tall, but tall. Taller than the guys. The guys spurted up later, and I was always, you know, no heels, no nothing. You can't get a boyfriend when you're taller than them or you're bigger than them. Or
I had this crazy thing happen to me, true story. I had a growth spurt. My legs grew, but my torso did not grow. Seriously, and then like my torso grew later. But when I was 18, I had the legs of like a 6'6" guy, and then resting on top of that was this tiny little 8-year-old boy torso. So like my belt was here, and I was like, ladies, how are you? Oh, you know, it was horrible. It was horrific.
But what's worse? Would you rather have that, or would you rather have this really long, manly torso and these little stubby legs at the back?
I'd like to look like a normal human being, is what I would like.
Well, you look normal now.
Thank you.
Very
Not so bad yourself.
very funny.
Oh, well, thank you.
There you
I
go.
like this part of the interview. Tell me more about me.
I've always wanted to come on here. I'm very excited to be here with you.
Now, you're engaged. Is that right?
Yeah.
You're engaged, and I find out that the guy you're engaged to is from my hometown of Brookline, Massachusetts. Is that right?
Yes, he is. He's very excited about that, too.
I'm sure it's all you talk about.
No, we'll be sitting, you know, in bed watching your show, and he's like, I remember when you first came on, he's like, he's from my hometown. He's funny, he's from my hometown. Look, 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 he's successful, he's from my hometown. And he always wanted to take me back to see his hometown.
Now, what part of town is he from? Do you actually, does he know where I used to live?
He told me you lived in Whiskey Point, but that we couldn't go there.
Whiskey Point?
Well, he said we couldn't go.
I lived there with the other hillbilly gangs.
Yeah, I mean, he said it's an all-Irish area, and because we weren't Irish, we couldn't go see it, so.
That's right. It's populated by leprechauns.
His His mom sees leprechauns a lot, actually.
No, my family lives near Whiskey Point. My mom would be really upset if I said we lived in Whiskey Point, because it doesn't sound too good. We're from Whiskey Point. Arrgh.
I didn't know exactly which areas we were in. I just knew we were in Brookline, and I got to see his high school. And
did he go to Brookline High?
Yeah.
Oh, wow, so he went to my high school.
Yeah.
Probably some of my old football trophies are still there in glass.
And, you know, even more exciting, I got to see where he climbed to the roof with some girl in high school, you know, and hung out. And like, that's great, honey.
What's he telling you that for? That's so crazy. He should keep those stories to himself.
Oh, many stories.
What about an accent? You bothered at all by the Boston accent?
Well, it's not as bothersome with the guys. When the girls have the accent, it's a little strange. He was telling me when he grew up in high school, he worked at his parents' T-shirt shop. And this girl came in, and she was obviously from Boston, because she came in, she's like, "You got a hat?" He's like, "Yeah, we got hats right along the wall here." She's, "No, a hat. We got hats right here." A hat, a hat. What are you, retarded?
Wow.
She's looking for a T-shirt with a heart on it. He's like, "Oh, a heart. Yeah, I'm retarded. Okay."
No, it's retarded.
Retarded.
It's wicked pissa. I'll teach you all this. It's great.
Oh, he's taught me. He's been on all like the movies and TV shows that were set in Boston. So,
right.
you know, right away if he goes into audition, as long as he adds wicked pissa in there, they're like, "Oh my God, you're from Boston. You know the lingo."
They shot my most exciting moment after, when I was like 22, was they shot a Spencer for Hire at Brookline High School.
Really?
And I watched it with all my friends, and like, you know, Robert Urick's running, like, "There's a bomb in the cafeteria," and he's running to the cafeteria, and I was sitting there, I was like, "You can't get to the cafeteria from those stairs." And everyone else was like, "Whatever," and I'm like, "Ha ha, those doors aren't even there." Woo, you know.
I remember Karate Kid 3 coming out. He's like, "That was filmed in my high school. Karate Kid 3, Karate Kid 3.
It's the things we get excited about. Let's talk about the 13 Ghosts. This is a scary movie.
It's a horror Halloween soon-to-be classic.
Did you were you at all, I mean, if you're making a frightening movie, does that affect how you feel at the moment? Were you at all scared making the movie? Does it create a creepy environment?
Yeah, I didn't think it would, but we were filming in Vancouver, so I was in this kind of like hotel apartment, and I was, you know, by myself, foreign country, and every day when I would go home, we had these closets in every room that were full-length sliding glass door closets, and then this back room that was like a little storage room. And I couldn't sit down when I got home and just watch TV. I was so afraid people were hiding in my closets. So I would have to get my pepper spray, and I would like sneak up to the closet as if I'm gonna scare the intruder that could be in there or something. And I'd have to open it really fast and make sure nothing was in there. And
Did you ever just spray your clothes like in pure panic?
Just in case.
Yeah. Do you smell like pepper spray for months?
Yeah, you know, just in case. So that's kind of why I don't bathe. So if I smell people,
I was gonna
stay
ask
away
about
from me.
that. Yeah. The audience was about to ask too. You can take care of yourself though, right? I heard that you know martial arts.
I've been studying Krav Maga, which is...
Back up, what is that? I never heard of that one.
It's an Israeli self-defense fighting tactic.
Say it again?
Krav Maga.
Krav Maga is an Israeli defense tactic? Mm-hmm. Cool. And what's like a move? And what do the Israelis know that we don't know?
Would you like me to show you?
Yeah.
Okay.
What do I do?
Come here.
Oh, all right. All right. So what do I do?
Here, stand on this side.
Okay, and what am I your attacker?
Yeah, you come up and you choke me.
Oh, okay. So when I start like this?
It's been a while ago.
How many attackers start like this? Like, "Hello, my dear. I just thought I might choke you."
Yeah, you gotta turn
So
around.
I got to turn around.
Yeah.
But then I can't see me. No. All right. So I come at you, and what do? I start to go like this, and whoa. Oh, okay. That was good.
Thanks. Well,
But my hands brush down over your body.
Right.
I swear that's like part of Krav Maga. I'm like, it's like, huh? Bam!
That's why you get naked first
Yeah.
usually, and then do it.
After that part, I'm like, do what you want. We have to go. Thank you so much for being here. You're a great guy. Please come back, all right? All right, everybody. Shannon Elizabeth, everyone. We're going to take a break. We'll be right back with Sugar Ray.